Hello again, it's Hudson and Todd on the couch, and we are back with another.
So
is this
many
our third
questions.
or fourth? I think this is our fourth.
It's so hard to keep track of.
We've done so many. We do have a high school diploma. Both of us do, so we can count.
Oh,
but we're
and you have a college degree.
Well, I do have a college degree, but I'm not using it. Anyway, what? I'm not using it.
Okay.
I'm doing voiceover. I didn't go to college for voiceover. Anyway, we're back with another listener question, viewer question, whatever it might be. And we have another question from
YouTube.
Okay.
It's from a person on YouTube. I don't know how old it is. I think it's related to one of our recent videos.
Todd's Tips Numbers, one of those? Or was it from another listener question? Is it a listener question from the listener question videos?
I don't know, but here is the question.
Oh, okay.
What is your opinion on when different people in the entertainment industry, VO included, say that to increase your voiceover income, you have to build relationships? Is building relationships possible with email marketing? So they're asking as a whole, building relationships is important in the entertainment industry, and I'm assuming that voiceover is a type of entertainment craft. And so how can you build relationships with email marketing? So personally, I can't speak to the entertainment industry. I guess if you're calling a voiceover...
Todd the entertainer.
Yeah, if you're calling the voiceover... I mean, there's obviously people that are actors and entertainers that do voiceover. I just don't consider myself that. I don't do a lot of character voices, a lot of gaming, movie things. So I don't connect the two. Maybe I should, again. But I'm kind of ignorant as to how things work in the entertainment industry. I just don't know. So what I'll try to do is speak to the voiceover industry and kind of come in the back door. Again, whenever we talk about these things, we're answering questions to the best of our ability, best of our knowledge. If we don't think we have any idea, like the entertainment side of it, I'm not going to try to answer it.
Well, at least admit that.
I'll maybe say, well, this is kind of, I'll toss this out. I'm happy to be told differently. But I want to come in the back door with this one as far as building relationships through direct email marketing. And again, this is not, we talk open.
Can I just set it up? This is coming from a guy who has done direct email marketing for how many years? 13 years?
About 12 and a half years.
12 years. Mm-hmm. You've made six figures how many years in a row?
Counting this year, 8.
So 8 years in a row, he's made 6 figures, no coaching, no demo production, no house flipping, doing other things like that, just voiceover. Nothing else, just voiceover. So I think that gives some credence towards what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point that out, that you have a pretty good handle on direct email marketing. You just made last year $100 short, $200 short?
No, it was $800 short of $200,000. So
you
whatever
made
that is,
1,900.
No, $199,000.
Hello.
$200.
There's my degree coming
Basically
through again.
$200,000 in direct email marketing. Yeah, and it's not. Again, we just say this over and over again. That's not. I've had a lot of help. Especially for my family, and I'm very grateful for it. It's not to brag, it's to encourage and to be transparent. But let me come in the back door here again about the building relationships with email, direct email marketing. The last 3 years, if you take all of the last 3 years and then divide it by 3, add it all of my income total, and then divide it by 3, I've averaged $326,000 a year in voiceover, just voiceover. And the way that I've built my business is I don't, go after, I don't have agents. I don't go after huge, projects where it might be $75,000 or even
huge
$50,000
budget
or $20,000.
projects.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go after those. I just work. I do a lot of work. I do lots and lots of projects each week. I average around 25 to 30 projects. A lot of them are small. Some of them are long form, but most of them I can edit myself, and I work a few hours each day. But I do lots of projects. And this past year, as we've alluded to, 60% of my total income of $331,000 this last year in 2022, 60% was direct email marketing. So I do think, though honestly, I don't know a lot about a lot of things. I really don't, even in voiceover, and I don't claim to. But I think I know enough about direct email marketing to speak to it. So this is how I think about direct email marketing, and it's very simple. And I just have this kind of, this leads to this, this leads to this, this leads to this, this leads to this.
Some voiceover math.
Yep. So I am a voiceover talent, which, if you put an arrow there, leads to, I just make sure that I always market myself to people who hire voiceover talent. I want to make sure that's my audience for my direct email marketing. So got those two things taken care of. Put another arrow. I systematically stay in front, get in front and stay in front of people who hire voiceover talent. Got it? I'm a voiceover talent. I market myself to voiceover talent alone, and I systematically get in front of them and stay in front of them, which leads to, when they need a voiceover talent and I meet the profile, I get a chance to be hired. Maybe I get hired right out of the gate. They just hire me, because they've heard my demos, or I do an audition. Very simple math. And here's the point. When I'm hired, that is when I start to develop a very important relationship with them. Mm-hmm. By serving them with fast and clear communication, great audio delivered on time or even before, under promise, over deliver, lightning fast revisions, and then other support. That's how I build a relationship with people that keep coming back and back and back. And that's how that pool of people that I work with keeps growing and growing and growing. Sure, some leave. Maybe they find a different voice they like better, or my prices have gotten too high, or they go out of business or whatever. But that's how I've built my book of business, just continually getting higher and higher and higher.
And that's because some people just want what you can give them, right? Some people just need a voiceover. And if you fit that, then that's great. They don't really want to talk about all sorts of different things, fluffy things, right?
I can't think of, and I did write this down, I can't think of any off the top of my head. And I'm being honest. I can't think of any of the hundreds of clients that have hired me over the last 12 years that I've developed a relationship before they hired me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Before we started working together, unless you define a relationship with a systematically staying in front of them. Some people, well, that's a relationship. Okay, I'll give you that. If that's a relationship, that is, I just stay in front of them. Hey, just wanted to know, here's my latest projects.
I was saying that there are even some people that hire you that they just want your voice, and they just want, hey, not that they say this or anything, but I just want voiceover. Don't, try to put a bunch of frills and stuff like that in there. Mm-hmm. Got a script for you? Can you send it back? I have clients like that. And then obviously there are some of those clients that say, hey, really great working with you. I appreciate that. How you doing? Stuff like that. But that's not everybody. So I just was saying that you have some that are, even though you do fast, all that stuff, you cultivate a relationship in some ways. Some people aren't looking for even a more extended relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that some people, and this might be a different discussion. Like, for instance, I know LinkedIn and maybe some people's direct email marketing, they really want to get personal. They want to get personalized. Yeah. And so they want to build a relationship with them. LinkedIn, you start following somebody, you start, liking their posts, commenting on their posts, and eventually you get to the point of a business transaction where I've found for me that I want the business relationship first. That is, they're going to hire me because of what I can provide for them. That is the voice they're looking for. Then I produce that voice with all of those services, and that makes them want to come back again, or that makes them happy and want to come back again. And that's then where now, you know, my wife, Becky, who does your mom, who does, you know, our invoicing, she does a great job. I mean, better than I do even, of sending an invoice and saying, you know, how's your daughter doing? I know she went off to college. You know, how are you doing? And that's the kind of relationship. And I have people that call me and I call them, and we talk about birthdays and anniversaries and how old we're getting and all these different things. And that's the relationship, but it's on the back end after the initial business relationship. And here's my point is, I think too many people that are doing direct email marketing, do what you want. I mean, again, do what you want. Maybe you're successful doing it. But I think way too many people spend so much time personalizing their email and trying to build a relationship on the front end to finally get hired that so many of theirs go to spam, junk, get deleted,
don't even get opened.
You know, you never get a chance. And so mine has always been a numbers game more than a person. It's not that I don't want to be somewhat personal. I want to get the name of the person that hires, and I don't want to just buy a list and be sending it all over the place, and who knows if it's somebody that's hiring. That's why I go through that. I'm a voiceover talent. I want to market myself to people who do voiceover talent. I systematically get in front of them and stay in front of them. And then when they need a voiceover talent, they come to me. And that's how I've built a business this last year, basically, of $200,000 in direct email marketing. So I would say, to answer it succinctly, I don't know about the entertainment business as a whole. I think I know enough about the voiceover business that personally for me, I'm never going to try to work hard at building a relationship up front, because I'm not sure that's what people really want. I think they want your voice. If you can do a good job with their voice and they have continuing work or they come back, you'll build a relationship automatically. If you service them well and you treat them with dignity and respect and kindness, you'll have a relationship with those people.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. There's kind of a staging period there where you're kind of feeling each other out. Is this person gonna give me what I need? Both, the client and the voiceover person. Right. And then, if it's, wow, that's amazing. Then it's like, hey, can we get you for another job? You did so good on the revisions. You did so great doing this. This is the type of person I want to use more often and see how their day's going.
I don't mean this in a weird way, but there's some clients that I've been married to in a business sense. I've been married to for 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. We have a relationship. Yeah. But there's some that we're just dating. Or some that, we're having that first date and I'm saying, here's what I can offer you as far as, my voiceover. And they say, oh, I like that. And they say, I want to use you again. And so there's more of a relationship that's built then.
Well, we hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, feel free to ask another one. Anybody can ask questions. If you want to see my dad and I in this type of forum, you can either comment below in these videos. You can comment in any of our videos, or you can email me, hudsonbarsness@yahoo.com. No spaces or uppercase letters, and just ask us your question. If you want to be kept anonymous, that's great. We'll do that for you as well. And then we've got Todd's tips, numbers, along with these listener question type of videos, and they're in their own separate playlists on our YouTube page. So check those out. Maybe we've answered questions of people's in those, and you can check those out. If not, feel free to ask, and we're happy to. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in all sorts of other videos that we produce. So stick with us. We'll see you later.